you know what the bummer about this is that this has actually gone wonderfully, and I have 0 of the rest of this prepped, so I have nothing to put the strawberries on. Ah, heck. That won't be too hard, it's okay. I can use a piece of parchment paper, wax paper. I'm not sure if it matters. Probably not. It might matter. Ugh. That's the thing about baking. When you don't have, like, your fountain of information next to you, like a grandma or an auntie or a whomever helps you with baking, when you don't have them to bounce your questions off of, you don't know if you need to use parchment paper or wax paper. And when you don't know that, you end up babysitting for someone and you go to make cookies and you use wax paper instead of parchment paper, thinking, well, it's to keep things from sticking, so that makes sense. Yeah, but then the fire alarm starts going off and you realize, oh my gosh, there is a difference between wax paper and parchment paper, and you open the oven because you realize that the wax paper has wax on it and it's burning in the oven. So then you go to take it out, but there's like, it's hot and it's burning. It's not like flaming, but it's burning. And yeah, you go to set it on the stove, but then raw cookie dough ends up on the ceiling of a friend of your mom's house. And that was the day that you realized that there is a difference between wax paper and parchment paper. It matters, friends. It matters. Okay. So we've got our melted chocolate and our strawberries, and I'm going to prepare a parchment paper to get these two together. Alright, the strawberries are behind you because there's not enough room here, and this burner's still hot. I'm not about to break any glass. So I've got the chocolate here, the strawberries here, and they're gonna end up right here. And I don't know, let's just chat about some things that like, you've struggled with in baking, the things I've struggled with in baking. Feeling confident trying something you've never done before. I've never made chocolate-covered strawberries, but my friend Jocelyn loves chocolate-covered strawberries, and she was telling me about just like, she'll just make a batch for herself, you know, to keep like in the freezer for when you just really need to have a treat that your brain and body are like, ooh, decadence, that's wonderful, thank you for like feeding us and fueling us and loving us. So hooray for healing our relationship with trying new things, baking new things, baking sugar-free things.